This is day one of a 30-day series of, me expressing to the world how I feel about my wife. Right now, I don't think I have a title, so I'm just gonna roll with it. But so every day, my intention is to post a short video to say that, something related to my wife and my love for her, as well as what she means to me and how I feel about her, and things of that nature. All right. So day one, I wanted to start off with my memory of the day that I believe that I fell in love with her. When I review in my mind how we got married and stuff like that, I remember the day that the day where I felt in my heart, this is the woman I want to marry, and that I want to be with her, if she'll have me. And I don't remember what calendar day. Let me see. We got married in 2005, then before McCoy, 2003, 2002, 2001. So, it might have been 2001. It might have been, whatever. So that part I don't remember the dates or whatever. But there was a car dealership that was kind of really they would fix up cars and make them good enough to sell, but they weren't trying to stay there for a long period of time. So they were, I think they were called Flash Auto, if I'm not mistaken. And the car dealership, I would go there and I would buy a vehicle. I don't know how many vehicles that I've bought or that Valerie and me bought from that location, but I seem to remember going there at least twice, maybe 3 times. So I just had to remember. But this particular time we were buying a van, and it was Valerie's first vehicle, and it was a conversion van, a white one that had curtains inside, and I don't remember how much we got the van for or whatever, but we put our money together to buy the van, and we had finished the purchase, and so we got the title, and it was in her name. And we were standing looking at the van, both of us, and it must have either been fall, it wasn't winter, or spring. It might have been spring. But I just remember that Valerie, she used to wear a long coat that was similar to like a trench coat. I don't know, what it would be called or whatever, but she was wearing a long coat, if I'm not mistaken. If she was wearing something different than that, I'm kind of groggy on that. But she was wearing, I believe, a long coat, and she had her hair it was permed, but she had it kind of like, you know, it was short, like right down to here or whatever, and it was, you know, all the way around. And I loved that hairstyle. She looked really nice in that hairstyle. Let me do something here. How's it going, man? All right. You might as well get a receipt also. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So I remember her. I loved her hairstyle at the time, and we're standing there, kind of feeling pretty happy that we have a vehicle and or another vehicle, because I think I still have my Pontiac, I think. So what she did was, while we were standing there looking at the van, she put her head on my right shoulder. And when she did that, that was the moment that I knew that I wanted to marry her, and that I wanted to pursue a relationship with her. And we were just friends at the time, so it's kind of like we were, you know, friends helping each other out, so we weren't like in a relationship, but we had been hanging out a lot at the time. So when that happened, you know, can I explain the chemistry in the body and mental endorphins and blah, whatever? You know, I just know that at that moment, that's when I felt that I wanted to move forward with starting a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship / you know, work towards being married to her. And she and I were going to the same church, and we were part of the same youth ministry. And currently our pastor is the same pastor that was, you know, that was our pastor, you know, Pastor Carl and Pastor Brian, you know, part of that youth ministry. And so yeah, that's when I fell in love. I mean, I don't know, you know, and I probably should explain this, that no, I'm not going to go into that. I'll go into that later on the episode of the podcast. So anyway, that's the moment I fell in love with her. And, you know, tomorrow I will do installment number 2. So, happy anniversary to my wife Valerie. This is a season where we've accomplished 10 years. This vehicle is trying to acting like it's out of alignment. Oh, it's windy outside. That's windy. So, there you go.